What's up with it? You watching a Babe Bomber TV. And yeah, we about to check out this video from the YouTube channel Culture's Bill. And the title is Jeezy exposes all of Jeannie Mae's lies. Was white husband innocent? Question mark. Yeah, man. Man, I remember her being on some TV show, man, and she basically embarrassed Jeezy. Yeah, man, she basically was saying she didn't like black dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? It said she was more into like white guys. You feel me? That definitely was embarrassing, man. Yeah, that was pretty crazy, man. I remember everybody on the show was shocked that she said that. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like she damn near never liked it. Was with Jeezy for that bag, man. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? For real though. But yeah, I haven't checked out the video. Don't completely know what they talking about, but let's check it out and see what they talking about.
If you thought the mess between Jeezy and his ex-wife Jeannie Mae was going to stay in 2024, have I got news for you. The drama is still being dragged into 2025. We have the police getting involved now, both of them still taking each other to court, and Jeezy allegedly exposing all sorts of things about Jeannie being a liar.
Right, and I can't expect someone else to do what I'm doing.
But did you go to therapy with her?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Right.
So you actually addressed it,
Right.
tried to work through it, tried to do the work, and it just was like not happening.
You know,
Well, then shit, you tried.
Okay, there's a lot that has been going on, so we are going to break it down now. So a couple of months after Jeannie and Jeezy settled their divorce, they were back in court, with Jeannie accusing Jeezy of failing to comply with certain terms of their divorce settlement. Specifically, she claimed he owed her money for daycare and rent expenses, but Jeezy denied the accusations. He said it was disheartening that his ex could make such blatant misrepresentations in court, and he claimed Jeannie had failed to provide proper receipts for expenses. The next thing we saw was Jeannie in court contesting a secret subpoena filed by Jeezy to gain access to her bank records. And Jeannie said that this was just another attempt by Jeezy to harass her. Now, a few weeks ago, things took another nasty turn when Jeannie showed up at Jeezy's home, which she lived in during their marriage, to retrieve items she left behind. A judge had already ruled that Jeannie was allowed to go to Jeezy's home and pick up the items, and the order said Jeannie was allowed to do a walkthrough to check for additional items. But Jeezy also filed an emergency motion objecting to Jeannie being allowed to roam inside his home. But Jeannie arrived at the home before the judge ruled on Jeezy's emergency motion. Apparently, Jeezy's reason for denying Jeannie access stemmed from fear that she'd planned listening devices or cameras and her alleged previous attempts at destroying his career with misleading information. He also said that Jeannie is angry about the divorce and she is vengeful. In addition, Jeezy also said that the mere presence of Jeannie inside his home and personal space after the highly contested nature of the divorce case would absolutely destroy his peace and tranquility, as well as invade his privacy. Well, Jeezy's house manager was refusing to let Jeannie in because she was also under instructions not to let her in, and what followed was a rather heated exchange. The house manager called Jeezy, who again confirmed that Jeannie and her movers were not to access her items, disregarding the court order entirely. Jeannie then had to call the Atlanta Police Department, who came to the property to gather a report on her denial of access, and the entire drama was caught on the officer's body cam.
I have what has been boxed up, and I'm not being permitted into the house to access the further things that are inside the house.
There's nothing. It's all in the garage.
Do you know my personal items that I moved over? I'm just asking you so you make sure you come from a factual place when you're talking off record.
It's like personal things as far as like your clothing and things like that.
No, my personal items like my furniture that I came
Oh, it's in there.
My furniture's here.
From the office.
Not that furniture, but the furniture I moved here with. 3 years ago before you even came into the picture.
Okay.
Yes? Yeah.
I sent over a Dropbox link.
Yep, I went through every one of them. My items are still not in there.
Okay, so if there's anything that's of dispute, we'll just have to handle that
Yeah.
at a later time.
Yeah, that's okay.
Get everything.
Yep.
Benchmarked and prepackaged out of the box.
Yeah, so I'm here to do that, but my security's not being let in. So we haven't been able to move forward. So we've wasted another hour of all of these people's time since I've been here at 9 o'clock, which you guys knew since Friday. So now we're at almost 1 o'clock. My security's not here. I'm not able to walk through the boxes. So I just want you to know that this is all still being held up by you guys.
As per the footage, Jeannie told
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Jeezy messed up, messing with her, man, for real. But then, like I was saying, man, she really embarrassed him though, man. Said she really wasn't into black dudes like that too, man. You know what I mean? Her talking about he owed her this and owed her that. It seemed like she used him just for some extra finances or something, like for real though.
Told Jeezy's house manager that she wanted to do a walkthrough, stating that it was a court order. Then she emphasized that she had moved her whole life from Los Angeles to there and had a baby there and had lived in the house. She also mentioned that she had decorated the whole house and therefore she absolutely wanted to make sure that her things were taken with her. According to Jeannie, she deserved a walkthrough because of the court order, and she said that even though there was a chance she might walk out empty-handed, she just wanted to make sure everything was accounted for. Later, after being let in, Jeannie spoke to Jeezy's lawyer on the phone after being displeased with the state of the boxes that stored her personal items. Then Jeannie and the house manager, who appeared frustrated with Jeannie, continued to go back and forth. At one point, Jeannie even said it may take her some time to figure out the boxes because she believed they were unorganized. Eventually, Jeannie was able to get her things, but she said that multiple boxes were damaged with water and showed proof that a rodent had eaten through them, and several of her trophies were also allegedly scratched up and or broken. Child, I can only imagine the conversation that probably took place with Jeezy after finding her stuff in that state. Well, apparently, Jeezy and Jeannie are still having a back and forth, and based on reports, Jeezy has been calling out Jeannie for lying about a bunch of things. Allegedly, he has been saying that most of the things Jeannie has said amidst their messy divorce have either been exaggerated or lies. Now, y'all know that Jeannie had made some pretty serious allegations, like how she said that Jeezy was allegedly putting his hands on her. In the court filing, Jeannie said that she mistakenly believed Jeezy when he convinced her prior to their marriage that he was a changed man, and his past was in his past. But she later discovered during the marriage that it did not turn out to be the case. She actually described a few instances from January 2022, including a time when Jeezy allegedly struck her in the face with a closed fist after asking the driver to leave them alone in a car in Miami. Apparently, Jeezy was calling her all sorts of nasty names and said, "I can't wait to divorce you when we get back." Jeannie also said in the court documents that she was held against her will inside the vehicle while trying to escape Jeezy, and that the incident caused her a subconjunctival hemorrhage. Following the alleged incident, she said they contacted their pastor and therapist for counseling. Jeannie also said,
I ain't gonna lie, man. It seemed like she just like full of shit for real, man. Making up shit and all kind of shit, man. She seemed like she was a big mistake, man. And to be honest with you too, man, she not really that hot, man. Don't even look like the type of Asian chick that'll be messing with a black dude. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like she a super square and she be lying and making up shit, man. For real though.
Said she'd reported another alleged incident that took place inside a car to the therapist. Then she said that 3 months later, in April 2022, Jeezy allegedly choked her from behind as she was ascending the stairs at the San Francisco Ritz-Carlton. And after that, Jeezy hurled insults at her, and he kept repeating, "I can do so much better than you." She even said that the incident caught the attention of the hotel security guard stationed in the lobby, and that the security allegedly intervened and provided Jeannie protection after she repeatedly stated she felt unsafe. Another incident reportedly involved verbal attacks at the UNCF 39th Annual Atlanta Mayor's Masked Ball on December 17, 2022. According to Jeannie, what happened was that during the UNCF event, she went to the restroom with her girlfriend, and Jeezy allegedly became enraged because he did not know her whereabouts for 25 minutes. He allegedly reacted by abruptly demanding that the two leave the party, and once in the vehicle, Jeezy reportedly asked the driver to exit and began to berate her. She said she attempted to exit the car 2 times, and on the second time, Jeezy allegedly grabbed the neckline of her dress, tearing the dress and causing multiple 2 to 3 inch scratches across her right breast with his fingernails. Then in another incident, Jeannie said that Jeezy allegedly injured her and himself after crashing a golf cart when he was drunk. So at the time when Jeannie made these allegations,
man, that's crazy. Was they relationship abusive, man? Who knows? But I ain't gonna lie, somebody that's like celebrities like them, man, I think, man, we would have had one of them, I think we would have had at least one of them incidents on camera, like for real though, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think Jeezy's still a big enough artist, like if people see Jeezy, they probably gonna start pulling their phones out and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm not 100% sure about their domestic violence, you know what I'm saying? Who knows if she making it up? She do seem a little wicked though, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But shit, who knows? Maybe they be on some booger sugar or something. You know what I'm saying? Tripping out on each other and shit, calming down. Who knows? Shit, maybe they on a Bobby and Whitney shit. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Allegations, Jeezy completely denied them, saying that Jeannie was being malicious with her claims. And he said that she was lying about him putting his hands on her and other things. He said, the allegations are not only false, but also deeply disturbing, especially coming from someone I loved. This malicious attempt to tarnish my character and disrupt my family is ridiculous. It's disheartening to witness the manipulation and deceit at play. And at this time, my main concern is being an active father to our daughter as I continue to fight for court-mandated joint custody. Rest assured, the truth will prevail through the proper legal channels. Well, Jeannie even provided receipts of her allegations and shared text messages from Jeezy apologizing for his behavior that caused the injuries. In one of the messages, Jeezy was like, I'm so sorry, babe. Haven't forgiven myself for putting you in danger. I've been uneasy and sad about it. She also shared images of her body from the time when Jeezy crashed the golf court. But Jeezy still insisted that Jeannie was lying, and reportedly, he's still insisting that Jeannie has been lying about what happened to make him look like a villain. Allegedly, Jeezy has also been out here saying that he understands why Jeannie's ex-husband, Freddie Hartis, was saying all those things about Jeannie, because she also lied about what happened during their relationship. Y'all remember when Jeannie announced that she was pregnant with Jeezy's child? Social media trolled Freddie because when he was with Jeannie, she made it clear that she didn't want children. And when people said he was probably screaming at Jeannie's pregnancy announcement, Freddie responded by saying, I upgraded from trash to treasure a long time ago. Best decision I ever made. Congratulations. Being truly happy is an awesome feeling. Love my little family. Now, at the end, when he posted that, a lot of people sympathized with Jeannie because they thought that Freddie was being vindictive and jealous. In fact, it didn't make sense because Jeannie had previously made it look like they ended things amicably and it was all love between them.
To this day, I mean it honestly, he's the best man I know.
We love Freddie. We love
He really
Freddie.
is. I married him because he's like my dad. He's very loyal, very compassionate, so funny, an awesome guy. And in our 13 years of being together, there was never any lies, no betrayal, no cheating, nothing. So I want to say to, you ladies, you guys have known from season 1, I'm always honest about things we struggled through. I was real, man, sometimes too real for everybody to have an opinion about, but it took us time, and you guys are so supportive, and I love our real fam and friends out there who know that it's not about taking sides, it's about loving what you go through.
I'm taking Freddie's side, though.
But based on what
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit was kind of cringy and crazy, like for real though, man. She just gonna get emotional talking about that shit. Like, man, what the hell you got going on? You know what I'm saying? To just speaking about the situation make you emotional. So yeah, maybe she wasn't treating dude good and she know it and regret. Like if the relationship was so good, why y'all break up then? You know what I'm saying? No cheating, no this, no that. You know what I'm saying? So what happened there? You feel me? For real though, man.
Freddie and his wife said, Jeannie manipulated her followers into thinking Freddie was the devil. Yet behind the scenes, she was the snake. In fact, in one of the messages where Lindsay was looking into getting on his show to tell her side of the story, she even spilled a bit of tea about Jeannie, saying Freddie's employee overheard Jeannie talking to one of her co-hosts' husbands about some very explicit, detailed things regarding another man. Freddie stayed through a lot. She isn't being honest. She was done long before I came into the picture. They no longer spoke or lived together. In his head, it was over. He has done everything to make it work, and everything legally was set in place to move on. According to Lindsay and Freddie, Jeannie was just pretending to be super heartbroken, crying all over about the divorce. Yet in reality, she had moved on ages before the actual divorce. But when Freddie moved on just months after their divorce, Jeannie created this sob story to turn everyone against Freddie and his new wife. And Lindsay even cautioned people, saying everything she does is for strategic attention. You were all just her little sheep. She's got you all fooled. Child, this is exactly what Jeezy has been saying in light of the recent back and forth with Jeannie. And allegedly, behind the scenes, he has been saying that Freddie was probably innocent. Jeannie has also said quite a bit about the two men. But do you think she was being manipulative and calculated like the men claim? Is it possible that she lied about everything? Well, I had hoped that we would leave this mess in 2024. But let me know what you think in the comments section below.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think she damn near is shady, man. She seemed like a shady, manipulative broad, man, for real, though. And then how she just started crying when they asked about the ex-husband, man, that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she was with Jeezy at the time, you know what I mean? Like, for real, though. Shit, what the hell you on stage for crying about another dude, you know what I'm saying? Anything, you supposed to be bigging up your new relationship like it was better than the last, you know what I'm saying? For real, though. Ain't gonna lie, her posting the pictures of the golf cart crashing or whatever, like the injuries from that, then like, this what Jeezy did to me. That shit kind of questionable, man. Like, for real, though. He was drunk and this and that. Yeah, accidents happen, you know what I'm saying? For real, though, man. She act like he abused her and put the bruises on her and put it online and shit. People nowadays is easily manipulated, you know what I'm saying? For real, though. But I ain't gonna lie, personal opinion, though, man, I do think she probably snakish, man. She seems snakish, you know what I'm saying? And then it seemed like she just using them for finances too, you know what I mean? Talking about, you owe me this for that, this and that, you know what I mean? Like, man, definitely probably was just using Jeezy, man, for real, that shit. Like I was saying, she said she didn't even like black dudes like that. Yeah, man, it seemed like Jeezy played this up with that one, man, for real, man. That boy married the devil, man, for real. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to the Babe Mama TV. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Until next time. Peace.